Can a mountain exist?
Queen's 1985 Live Aid performance is probably the most memorable set to ever happen at the fundraising event. In fact, Freddie Mercury and Queen's performance is often considered one of the best concerts of all time. However, on that same day across the pond, the moment that took over Live Aid in the United States was far different. And that moment involved Bob Dylan and Ronnie Wood of the Rolling Stones. The moment did not feature grandiose crescendos and the harmonization of the masses. Instead, it featured a broken guitar string, a distressed Dylan, and a quick-witted and gracious Ronnie Wood. This Live Aid moment might not be as colorful and cool as Queen's monumental performance. However, it is one of those stories that knocks down larger-than-life musicians to eye level. In other words, it's what makes them human. Bob Dylan had been tasked with playing in a supergroup alongside two members of the Rolling Stones, specifically Ronnie Wood and Keith Richards. Prior to the concert, Dylan taught Richards and Wood the songs they'd be playing during their three-song set. Those songs included Blowin' in the Wind, Ballad of Hollis Brown, and When the Ship Comes In. In an interview with Hot Press in 2008, Wood recalled the sessions leading up to the event. Before Live Aid, we spent a couple of days in my New York house rehearsing everything in his Dylan's back catalog, Wood said. I tell you, myself, Keith Richards, and Ian McLagan have never worked so fucking hard in our lives. Even decades after that event, it seems Wood still can't get a thumb on Bob Dylan. There are days, like in Kilkenny, when he'll talk the hind leg off you, Wood said of Dylan. Others when the duffel coat gets put on, and that's your lot. From the numerous other stories out there, it seems that Wood is not alone in his opinion of Dylan. The day had finally come when the supergroup's hard work was finally going to make it to the stage. And it certainly did make it to the stage, but not without nearly botching the entire three-song set. Anyway, we're up there beginning to relax when Wood said. Bob breaks a string. Not having a roadie that day, I had to give him my guitar and use a cheapo replacement somebody handed me from backstage, and which was completely out of tune. I ended up using one string with a slide on it. Needless to say, it seems that Wood, Dylan, and Richards' performance was teeming with anxiety. That's odd, considering that with the three of them on stage, they could have played anything and people would have loved it. However, that's simply the mark of great a musician, giving it all you got, no matter the time, place, or company.